Good evening, gentlemen. Lawrence of Asia coming at you once again from Seoul, South Korea. And this evening I want to talk to you gentlemen about this ebook that I'm creating. I'm so excited about it. Gentlemen, I have traveled the world now for most of the last 13 years, and the majority of that has been spent here in Asia. I'm now in South Korea, though a fair part of that's been spent in Japan and then all of Southeast Asia. When I say Southeast Asia, for me it's primarily been Bali, Indonesia, Thailand, North and South, and Vietnam and Malaysia, gentlemen. Spent a lot of time in India, spent a lot of time in Central and South America, recently a lot of time in Europe, but mostly Southeast Asia, gentlemen. That's really the gem. That's really the gem of travel. You know, I don't. There's a reason that so many people do travel to Southeast Asia, but a lot of people just don't know how good it is if they haven't ever been, right? So, gentlemen, I want to run this book by you. I hope that you find it interesting. And if you don't mind, give me your feedback on the chapters, on the title, and if you feel there's something maybe that I should cover. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've got 10 chapters outlined here, and got the title of the book and everything as well. So here we go. So title of the book, gentlemen, will be Travel Now, Young Man. Travel Now, Young Man by Lawrence of Asia. Who the hell is Lawrence of Asia? All right, so Travel Now, Young Man by Lawrence of Asia. Escape the Matrix, travel the world, and capture your dream girl. All right. So, first chapter is on the shortness of life. Travel while you are young and lead every moment in love. These are just some of the ideas of each chapter as well. I'm just giving that as well. So, second chapter, philosophy of love. In what mode, in what energy do you travel, right? I'm doing this in a parking lot because I don't want to go to the mountain today, so there's people who are going to be driving in. So the light might be changing a bit. But second chapter, philosophy of love. Travel as a pilgrimage versus just a party. The importance of forgiveness, breathing and meditation, seeing everyone as a friend, and community and tribe, finding your community and tribe. Third chapter, gentlemen, minimalism and the increased richness of life. Letting go of contracts and obligations, freeing yourself up to travel. Fourth chapter, ripped and rare, doing what's hard. This is about being the most vital man that you can be. This is about, exercise, working out, earning your stripes, do what you love, into the cold water, nature, getting into the cold water, getting into nature, and again, breathing. These are just outlines, gentlemen. Chapter 5, your best self, becoming your highest version and gifting that man to the world. Chapter 6, your dream girl. Where will you find her? And approaching. Now, gentlemen, I want to argue here, I want to stop for just a moment, that the highest way you can increase your perceived value or your market value, or even just the level of appreciation, genuine appreciation, sincere appreciation that people have for you, or women have for you for that matter as well, is to change your location. You could double your income. If you lived in America, you could double your income, or you could just move to a different country, gentlemen. You could triple your income, or you could just move to another country. And it's my strong argument that you can move to another country, and certain countries, and Southeast Asia being many of them, also Eastern Europe as well. All right, so your dream girl, where will you find her? And approaching, right? Always be friendly with everyone, gentlemen, so that when you do, and approach the girls you're interested in, so when you meet your dream girl, it'll be that much easier, to be that much more natural. You'll be ready to approach her because you've been so open for the months and even the years prior to meeting her, right? All right, next chapter, gentlemen. I believe this is chapter 7. Travel to Asia, and I'm going to go over all the various parts of the world and their pros and cons. All right. Traveling on a shoestring. As many of you know, I traveled with little to nothing for a big part of my travel. Or even when I did have money, I just refused to spend any money. So I've hitchhiked with something like 850 plus people. And, I also used to camp in my hammock, but not only that, I would just meet people everywhere I would go, and I'd have free places to stay. I think the first 86 days I was traveling, 87 days or so, I think I look back on it, I had spent only $20 on one hostel one time when I was traveling with these Japanese chicks, and I did that just so we were all staying in the same dorm. I didn't even have to do that, right? So traveling on a shoestring, I talk about how to travel with little to no money. Nowadays, gentlemen, the prices for flight tickets have gone up considerably. So keep that in mind. It's going to be the most expensive aspect of travel. So you don't have to go to as many places. Once you get to Southeast Asia, it's pretty affordable. It's going to be the most expensive aspect of travel these days, though, okay? Especially like 2022 and onward. All right, here we are, gentlemen. All right, traveling on a shoestring. So that means hitchhiking, camping, and couch surfing, right? All right. Also, you don't have to eat out, gentlemen. You can get your food from the market. You can get fruit from the market. You can keep it, healthy and relatively affordable. All right. Hostels, hotels, and flights. This is chapter 8, gentlemen. Chapter 8 or 9. Chapter 9. Hostels, hotels, and flights. Now, if you have a bit more money and you got a business already rolled out, of course you can do your hotels. Now, if you really want to be social, though, even all throughout Europe and even Southeast Asia, I highly recommend that you go with the hostels for much of the time. That's because you'll meet so many people rather effortlessly. And if you meet a girl you really like and you want to have some private time, go get a hotel or take a private room at that hostel. You'll just find that the social culture is so strong at so many of these hostels throughout Southeast Asia, and you'll just meet so many more people. It's like, it's affordable, but it's epic in the number of people that you meet, the number of interesting travelers and girls you can meet as well, for that matter. Alrighty. Flights, I go over that. And also talk about, want to talk about staying for free. You meet the right girl, you can stay a couple nights with her for free, which I've done many times. Or, you meet people and they grant you free places to stay, et cetera, et cetera. That happened a lot, no less than 50 or 100 times for me probably. All right, and then, gentlemen, traveling as a way of life, financial freedom, passive income. And how do you create that? How did I create that? I used to travel as a musician, and that's how you can do that, gentlemen. You can. Those were the best days of my life, traveling as a musician. I was living on a shoestring, but life was absolutely rich, and I got to share the deepest parts of myself through my music with people. I naturally made more friends than I could even get the names of every single day that my voice wasn't hoarse. So maybe I'll beatbox for you guys here in one of these videos. All right, and nowadays traveling with family. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking to write up. And I don't know how excited you guys might be about it. I'm super excited about it, gentlemen. I've traveled the world most of the last 13 years. I know Asia as well as anyone I've ever met in my entire life. And I know women in Asia as well as any man I've ever met in my entire life as well. And I have a super unique perspective on life, and also finding a richness in life that's outside of the matrix, right? Where you're not just trapped in the matrix. And, I think true happiness, true richness, gentlemen, that's the peace and harmony of the heart and soul, gentlemen. It doesn't hurt to have a little love and affection from a woman, but it's totally unnecessary as well. But, I'm going to share with you, gentlemen, how to get it. And also, letting go of the matrix, letting go of all your material that you don't really need, and how all you really need, gentlemen, is just you just need the choice, right? You need to make the choice to travel, and then you can do it, right? Where there's a will, there's a way, and the universe will make it such for you, gentlemen. All right, so that's the outline for the book. That's my video for today. Gentlemen, if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts on the book, anything else you think that should be covered in the book, let me know. I may also make this into a course as well, much more detailed with workouts and also going into food preparation and different food and so forth. Maybe 2 different options, like one on how to gain muscle and mass, and then one on how to just simply drop weight. Yeah, gentlemen, so I appreciate you sticking with me on this and letting me go over this with you. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I'll do my best to serve you and answer your questions. You know, I will probably share this in another video, but you know, I'm going to do another video just who is Lawrence of Asia, right? And you know, what makes me qualified, etc., etc. And I talk about my childhood, talk about my championships, racing motocross, being a semi-professional at a young age, winning championship baseball teams, and you know, also the betrayal of my mother and my father's addiction and going into rehab. You know, the abuse from my mother's boyfriend almost killing me. Letting go of my lovely Colombian girl/wife to travel the world on a spiritual quest, hitchhiking all of Mexico, somewhere nearly 1,000 people. Yeah, learning the laws of energy that govern the universe. These are some ideas that or these are some notes rather. Moving to Japan on nothing but a credit card and ruining my credit, to recording my CD and traveling Asia and hustling beatboxing musician, as I mentioned a minute ago, to being courted by royalty within Malaysia and being made to be famous, to having a princess of Malaysia wanting to hook up with me, to turning her down, to royal private islands, to then continued spiritual journey to India, within India, to meeting my guru, to choosing celibacy for well over a year, to synchronistic phenomena, to a white lightning strike in my third eye, to creating financial freedom with my rosewater business, to meeting my dream girl and having 2 little princesses, to losing it all with the family and then getting it all back, and to now traveling the world with my family as a minimalist, as a world schooling family. Gentlemen, I don't know if you found that last part interesting there or not, but those are the notes for my next video. I'm sorry if it's not you know, if it's not just like a super clean video, if it's not super informative. I guess I'm sharing a bit about myself here. I want this to be of value as well, gentlemen. So if you are still with me here at the end of this video, you know, take time to develop yourself as a young man from the point of 18, 17 onward, gentlemen, into your 20s and onward. Do those things that are extremely difficult, but also do those things that will develop character. For me, I believe traveling is that thing, that one thing that developed me more so than anything. Now, discipline-wise, getting into the gym and having a daily habit of working out, yes, I'm developing myself in a disciplinary way, right? But from a street smart, world smart, street smart, just like having a real understanding of the world that I live in to a very, very deep degree. You can put me in any ghetto in the world and I have no reason to believe I won't be all right. You know, I have a way of connecting with people, and it's a result of all of my travels. Whatever you are, gentlemen, the world will mirror it back to you, gentlemen. So, life is short. You can radiate any type of energy you like at any moment, but you only have a limited number of moments. So why not radiate love in every moment? Life is too short to live. Life is too short to live in a stressed out state, in a fearful state. You've got either fear or love. You can't have both at the same time, right? So why live in fear? Death is coming anyway. Live in love, gentlemen. Live in love. Lead your life with love and watch the magic unfold. All right, I love you guys. God bless. Catch you again. Peace.